King Charles showed up to the red carpet of Gladiator Part 2 and made one of the biggest A-listers nervous as heck. Welcome to Popcorn Palace. I am Andy Signor, and this story is both super cool and completely adorable. King Charles himself showed up on the red carpet of Ridley Scott's Gladiator Part 2. I'm so jealous of, one, being able to meet the king and see this film. I've heard it's actually great. I'm so excited. In fact, quick pause to promote. If you guys don't know, I have a movie channel where I review movies. I'd love for you guys to go support it. In fact, I'll put a little iCard up in the top. It's going to pop up there in the top right of the video. We'll also put it at the end. Go subscribe to Movie World Plus because I'll be reviewing Gladiator Part 2 next week, and I also have reviewed a lot of great movies. You can check them all out here. Go support my movie channel if you can. But they got to see it before me, of course. The king has special access, and here he was on the red carpet meeting the producers, stars of the film. When he wants to go see a movie, he can go to any red carpet I imagine he wants to. And he showed up for Gladiator Part 2. There's a lot of awards talk, a lot of people saying actually Gladiator. People assume this sequel was just going to be a cash grab, not very good, but I'm hearing great things about it. I can't wait. But here was King Charles himself showing up and meeting the cast. Now he's meeting with the producers of the film now. Hard to hear him in this section, but I want to go. They basically lined up the entire cast to sit there, to stand there and wait and meet the king as he, follows through. Yes. They announced it on the red carpet. And now the King of England, King Charles. This is a big deal to get the king to show up to your movie premiere. And this movie is definitely one of those types of movies which features royalty back in the day of Rome. So nice to see they got real life royalty to show up for this film and to take it this seriously. But let's get to the moment. Here they go. There he is. Now that's director Ridley Scott. Pump up your bit.
And the costume.
This is Mescal.
Paul Mescal. He's the star of the film.
Play Lucius. Yes.
He plays Lucius, who, if you watch Gladiator Part 1, he's the son in the film. At the end, no spoiler alerts, but son of Connie Nielsen's character, Lucia. He's now grown up in the film, and that's him, Paul Mescal playing.
You'll see it now.
Closest to the manuscript, is it continuing?
I can talk after the time.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
He's trying to basically ask for spoilers, and Ridley's like, let's talk after the film. Watch the film first. But now watch this moment where Denzel Washington completely flubs himself in the presence of royalty.
I can talk after the time.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
I didn't know if I was supposed to grab your head or not, but on it.
So are you playing some practical?
An awful. I'm a lovely man. You'll see. I'm a lovely chap, and doing my best.
You've been in so many films. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, I gotta pause because it's like, no offense to the king. All hail and respect King Charles. Denzel Washington is royalty himself. I probably would be more nervous myself as a movie-loving fan to meet Denzel Washington than I would the king. I mean, out of respect and history, of course, I'd be shocked and love to meet the king himself. But I'm a massive Denzel Washington fan over the years. My God, from Glory to Training Day. This man has made Malcolm X. I could go all day long. The Equalizer is so much great. Like this man's a legend. And it's so nice to see a human moment from someone like that, from both these people. And the king even complimenting, like, you made so many movies, what an honor. What's your role? And even Denzel's just like, I'm a bad guy, but then not really want to spoil. I'm a lovely man. Just enjoy the film. Not sure whether who's supposed to shake whose hand. I just found this incredibly adorable and human and a real moment. And it just once again shows how much respect and admiration King Charles gets still to this day, and kudos, right? It's nice to see all these people respect, get excited to be here and to meet him.
An awful. I'm a lovely man. You'll see. I'm a lovely.
You'll see. And now Pedro Pascal.
Cases.
Generally, is that some French?
It could be. You'll have to watch the.
Was it going made in the studio?
No, it was all locations and sets. Yeah, we're on one all the time.
We're on to the end result of films now.
There's so much just this surreal moment of Do we go now? We just met the king. Now what do we do? Connie Nielsen from the original film. Joseph Quinn, you may recall him. He was in Stranger Things. Great role.
Yes.
It's hard to hear, so I'm playing the music, so I'm gonna sort of pull it down. They don't really have anybody mic'd, sadly. But look, I wanted to share this because we also, just spoiler alert, I guess, Derek Jacobi, who played Graxius from the original, also now back in this new sequel. Nice to see some of the surviving people still in this to really keep it going. But I wanted to share the story, one, because I'm a movie nerd. I found this super fun. It was adorable. And we talk about so much negative stuff all the time, focusing on the negative. I'm glad we can, and I want to start trying to focus on some of the positive moments. And this was just sort of the perfect synergy for me of the King of England and Gladiator II. Heck yeah, bring it on. And I love seeing how, just watching this whole experience, there's a lot more of this clip. We're going to so he's meeting some more of the cast. It's hard to hear. I wish we could hear more of the sort of the exchanges, but as they're going through, there's definitely like you can tell a high level of respect between these two, and happiness. It's just everybody just so happy. These now are the producers of the film. Everyone just so sort of honored, clearly, and just respect. So much respect, and good for the king himself to, make the time and really give each producer, writer in that line, those moments. That's Brian Robbins of Paramount fame. He got in the next line. Now there's more like, these are all the executives. Someone had to sort of decide, which line are you in to meet the king? Would you like to meet the king? And clearly everyone's like, heck yeah, I want to meet the king. So as more and more of these producers and important people at the studio and within the film all got their moment and probably photograph as they're doing the line with him. And then another line to be a king. This is what Harry and Meghan will love so much, is to be paraded around and everyone shake their hand. But you haven't earned it, you two. The king has, and everyone here showing up to show their respect and honoring his majesty. It's just a cool thing to see. And again, just as we get through it, there it is, as he's getting to his film, meeting all the people involved. Again, I don't know who all these people are, but it's just nice to see that he is people involved in this film at this premiere. A lot of people getting their opportunity to shake hands with the king himself. And here we have two adorable kids there that the king made a point to make sure to stop as well. They're like, I don't know what's happening. Who is this? Kids are always so innocent. I remember back in the day, I was about that age, and my parents, we went on vacation, and Jimmy Stewart, the legendary Jimmy Stewart was there, and I had no idea who Jimmy Stewart was. My parents were just, and if no one wanted to go say hi, and they're like, go get his autograph, Andy. And I was like, okay, hi, Mr. Stewart, can I get your autograph? And he was very lovely, based on what I was pretty young. I don't remember exactly blurs of it. But kids always get that sort of special moment of like, I don't know what's going on. They'll realize later, oh yeah, that time I was on the Gladiator premiere meeting the King of England, and gave him flowers. It's just, it's adorable. He's so lovely with them. And there it is. So that was it. That was the full experience. Kudos. It's so nice to see Denzel is just like us. He's a regular person just like us, folks. All these people. And good on the king for showing up and supporting this film. I'm so excited for it. And again, if you want to hear my review, I'd love for you guys to go support over there. Watch my movie reviews. We have a lot of fun over there. Sometimes my kids join me, and sometimes I do other just movie news. Go subscribe to Movie World Plus. In fact, I'm going to put it right here at the end card. So subscribe to both. Hit the button here if you haven't already. Also, make sure to email me, popcornpalace@gmail. Popcorn Palace. Watch my last video for the details. Still an opportunity to be in our documentary. Send me your videos.